get to hear me now. If you get to hear me now.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second episode of Paper Mario Color Splash. This is your host, Redeye, speaking from the Yayo Gaming channel. Alright, I'm going to move on to the next area now. Here we go. Alright, sounds good. Okay, so this is Ruddy Road. Essentially the second level of the game. Can't remember what percentage I can get to if I get most of the paint here, but I know it's not 100% yet. Oh, there's a fire flower. So anytime you see the message pop up that it's a new card, you want to pay attention to that, because if you're trying to collect all the cards and put them in the museum, when that, of course, is unlocked later, you're going to want to pay attention to it. Otherwise, you could be at it for a while. I know, because I've done it before. So, alright. Get to paint a house now. That'll be fun. Anyway, like I said in the last episode, I'm going to also list what enemies I've faced in this level. That way all of you know what's here. And, it'll make it easier for when you're trying to collect the enemy cards. Along with certain cards I'm going to point out that Mario can use for attacks, so... Oh, that worked out. Okay, we'll see you later. Oh, there was a coin behind that bush I just noticed. Yeah, you can actually flatten those bushes and get some paint out of them too. Also, viewers, feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more videos like this, obviously, or check out some of the other content on the channel. Some of the games I've already done on the channel have been a lot of older games. This is actually one of my first games I'm playing that's kind of at least newer, even though it's a few years old. I still consider it to be a fairly newer game. Okay, so that one right there you can actually get again. If you finish this level and you come back and hit that same block I just did, you can get that card again. So, that's something to keep in mind. Okay, I don't think there's anything over here. Didn't look like it. Alright. Moving on. I like that little dance they did. Alright, so I'm gonna use a hammer. Yeah. That was bad. Probably should have used the ice flower. Okay. Try this again. There we go. And let me go down here for a second. So yeah, essentially you can use those hammers or the jumps that I just got there 3 times. So that's kind of useful. Anytime you can get a card that has like a double effect to it or a triple effect, that'll definitely help, especially in battle. Okay, I'm just going to grab this, then go to the next area. Track down those guys that stole that paint. Oh, come on. Wow. Alright. Now what the heck, I'll try this triple card out, since I have another one I can save for later. Okay. Yeah, let's have a little fun. I'm going to use the fire flower on him. Yeah, the good news with certain cards like the fire flower, you can actually buy them at the store. Only certain cards though, because some you can't get at the store with other cards later on. You can only get them if you go into the levels for certain ones. Alright, moving on to the next part. Okay. Yeah, I don't think Huey's noticed that there's something wrong with this particular paint star. Okay, grab a coin. Paint a little bit as I go. I don't know why I keep pushing the button, I only have to do it once. Alright. Yeah, whatever. I wouldn't have cut in line anyway in real life myself. It's just kind of a crappy thing to do. Okay. Gotta track that guy down. So yeah, if you hit the Koopa like I just did there right off the bat, then jump on him. Then you can KO the other enemy. Now there's my first enemy card. That's cool. Basically, if you use the enemy cards, you can also have them assist you in battle. So, I think his specialty is getting into his shell and flying at enemies, but I'm not going to waste them on a battle right now. Planning on donating him to the museum once I unlock that. A few episodes from now. Oh, there's a spiked helmet guy. God, I missed again. Oh well. Now let's see. Use that hammer. I guess that's all I can use right now. Oh well. I only have one slot, so I can't use multiple cards yet. As long as you keep doing that, like I'm doing, you can beat these enemies pretty easily. He tripped, left himself open to an attack. Too bad for him. Alright. So yeah, the red shy guy, if you use him, I believe he'll go and like punch an enemy. Something like that. And again, if you come back into a level like this after you've beat it, like that item I just picked up, or that card, you can get from the same block if you come back here, by re-entering the level. Cool part is, once you come back to a level, you can actually push the plus button on the gamepad, and then you can exit the level. So, that's handy also. Good, I'm glad you learned your lesson. Or has he learned his lesson? I don't know, I've played this game before, so... something may happen. Who knows? You don't know who you're talking to, dude. Yeah, that was also another thing that kind of stumped me, too, at the beginning of this game when I first played it a few years back. That's how you do it, though. And just use your hammer at this point. That Toad's out for revenge. There we go. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get on that Toad's bad side. I'm gonna just quickly check. I don't know if I got the heart here already or what. Thank you. Glad I didn't. Alright. Time to go claim that paint star and unlock the next area that I'll be going to in the next episode. Okay, so yeah, that's actually the max amount of percentage points you can get there. Oh yeah, and here's the map. Figured I'd show that. Anyway, yeah, 97%. I can get the rest of the colorless spots once I find the purple Toads of that rescue squad group. And when he mentioned the whole thing with going back to talk to the boss of like the rescue squads, he'll tell you, essentially give you a report on which Toads are missing, kind of. But he doesn't really tell you where they're at, so you pretty much have to find them yourself. Alright, well, I hope all of you enjoyed this episode. I've enjoyed playing this game a lot so far, so I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.